GMAT verbal reasoning strategies used by high achievers. Welcome to the quiz. Question 1. Literary critic. The author's latest novel has been praised by some reviewers for its experimental narrative structure. However, I find that the fragmented timeline and multiple narrators serve only to obscure what is ultimately a rather conventional story. In my view, the novel's form does not enhance its content, but rather compensates for its lack of originality. The critic's assessment suggests that the novel's experimental structure is it A, innovative but difficult for most readers to follow? Or B, less important than the quality of the underlying story? C, used to disguise the conventional nature of the plot? Or D, more successful in some chapters than in others? The answer is C. The critic says structure obscures conventional story and compensates for lack of originality, implying form is less important/valuable than content/story quality. Difficulty for readers not stated. Disguise close but compensates for lack is stronger. Chapter success not mentioned. Remember, we can take your GMAT exam for you, remotely and undetected, and with 85% score guaranteed. No fails, no upfront fees, no deposit, pay only after results. Message us via number in bio to schedule your session. Next question. In a study of jury decision-making, researchers found that juries instructed to deliberate until reaching a unanimous verdict spent more time discussing the evidence and considered a wider range of interpretations than juries required only to reach a majority decision. Therefore, requiring unanimity leads to more thorough deliberation and better outcomes. Which of the following, if true, would most weaken this conclusion? Is it A, in some jurisdictions, unanimous verdicts are constitutionally required for criminal cases? Or B, juries that deliberate longer may become fatigued and make poorer decisions as a result? C, majority rule juries in the study reached decisions more quickly than unanimous juries? Or D, the quality of a jury's deliberation is difficult to measure objectively? The answer is B. Longer deliberation from unanimity may cause fatigue and worse decisions, directly weakening better outcomes claimed despite more thorough discussion. Constitutional requirement irrelevant. Speed is fact, not weakness. Measurement difficulty weakens both sides equally. Next question. Company spokesperson. Our new manufacturing process reduces industrial waste by 40% compared to our previous method. Therefore, we are clearly committed to environmental sustainability. Environmental watchdog. Your new process may reduce waste, but it also requires 30% more energy, which is generated by coal-fired power plants. The environmental watchdog challenges the spokesperson's claim by: is it A, arguing that the company's definition of sustainability is too narrow? Or B, demonstrating that the new process is more expensive to operate? C, pointing out that the company has not reduced its overall environmental footprint? Or D, suggesting that the previous manufacturing process was more efficient? The answer is C. The spokesperson claims reduced waste proves sustainability commitment. The watchdog counters that higher coal-based energy use increases emissions/pollution, so net environmental impact may not improve or could worsen, directly attacking the overall sustainability claim by showing no reduction in total footprint. Narrow definition is close, but less precise. Expense is not mentioned. Previous efficiency is not addressed. Next question. Believed to be one of the first widely read female authors, Christine de Pizan's masterwork was written in 1405. Which revision clarifies the modifier? Is it A, believed to be one of the first widely read female authors? Or B, written by one of the first widely read female authors? C, one of the first widely read female authors, as some believe? Or D, believed by some as one of the first works by a female author? The answer is C. The original modifier, believed to be, incorrectly modifies Christine de Pizan's masterwork, implying the book is the author. The best fix places Christine as the subject, one of the first authors, as some believe, clearly modifies her. Written by shifts focus incorrectly. Believed by some as one of the first works misidentifies the subject. Next question. The recent discovery of a previously unknown species of hominid, Homo luzonensis, in the Philippines has complicated our understanding of human evolution. This species, which lived at least 50,000 years ago, possessed a unique combination of primitive and modern features not seen in any other hominid. Its small body size and certain dental characteristics resemble those of early hominids, while other features of its hands and feet are more similar to those of modern humans. The discovery of Homo luzonensis is significant primarily because it confirms that multiple hominid species coexisted in Southeast Asia. Or B demonstrates that hominid evolution followed a single linear path. C reveals a previously unknown pattern of evolutionary development. Or D suggests that modern humans originated in Southeast Asia rather than Africa. The answer is C. Unique primitive modern mix not seen elsewhere reveals new/complex evolutionary pattern, complicating linear view. Coexistence possible but not primary. Not single path opposite. Origin suggestion too strong/not supported. Next question. Although the new medication has been shown to be effective in treating the disease, it causes significant side effects in approximately 15% of patients, including nausea, dizziness, and in rare cases, liver damage. The existing standard treatment is less effective but has fewer side effects. A doctor prescribing this new medication must weigh its greater potential benefit against its higher risk of adverse reactions. The passage serves primarily to Is it A, argue that the new medication should not be used because of its side effects? Or B, describe a trade-off that physicians must consider when treating patients? C, compare the chemical compositions of two different medications? Or D, explain why some patients prefer the existing standard treatment? The answer is B. The passage presents efficacy versus side effect risk balance doctors face when choosing treatment. No recommendation against use, just description of decision trade-off. No chemical comparison. Patient preference not addressed. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell us how many you scored out of 6 in the comments, and let me know what topic I should post next. Bye.